Hello everybody, Donnie the Dude back with another episode of Hearts of Iron, Fascist Ireland. Now in the last episode we took out the UK, and we're going to make a plan to take out France. Now I think I'm going to do this by putting all of my naval bombers in Sussex here. I'm going to start a wing. I don't have that many naval bombers, but 40 is a good start. So we're going to move all of them over. We're going to start a wing, and then I'm going to have them deploy to the English Channel. Now, what I'm going to do that for is basically, I hope to get enough intel to be able to make a landing on northern France, while the French are occupied with the Germans and the Italians. Now, I think I can make this work. Ideally, it'll happen fairly quickly. If we can just get... Alright, so English Channel Zone, let's do naval strikes. I don't know that port strikes are going to be that necessary, but we'll throw it on just in case. Our production on naval bombers is decent now. We should be getting more production efficiency and all of that. I think I'm also going to set up a new template. Let's just do a blank one, create empty. Then we're going to do mobile battalions, we're going to do cavalry. And we're just going to do one, and that should, well, let's do two. 2 units of cavalry, we'll save that. And then let's change the name to our MPs, because I want to be able to utilize all the factories that I have in England. And just for the sake of border protection, we might want to do a little bit of engineering company to give them some digging. Now we'll do that. I'm going to train probably, I don't know, 5 of them twice, perhaps. And we're going to set their priority to medium here. We're going to bump everything else is, well, let's put it low. And we'll set the location here, and then we can spread them out as we see fit. Now my other plan is to gather my men, see what we got going on here. We got about 17 men. I think I'm going to start a naval invasion order from Dover here. And we're going to land probably right here. Now, the reason we're doing that is because there's a naval port there and we should be able to get supplies in. And we're going to apply the total number of men we can, which should be a significant amount. Let's see, everything, some divisions are not there yet, that's fine. Hang on, that did not work. Why is that? We have a naval invasion order. We can create a single, we know that. Let's get rid of it and try again. Okay. This is not about, okay. Then we should be able to grab, let's see, who's our best trained? They're seasoned, regular. So we'll grab some seasoned guys. Probably a few of them, and a few of these. That should be maybe one too many. I don't know how many I can put in the invasion. I've forgotten. Let's do that. There we go. 5 divisions. So they're going to filter on down there and prepare themselves. What I'm going to do is get my military factories producing more naval bombers. I want to have that intelligence around it. Our submarines are sinking some stuff currently. Let's see. If we can get these guys to do... probably just convoy escort through here alone and have them avoid conflict, that would probably be ideal. Because then we're going to have the intelligence we need to make that jump. Now, it's going to take quite a few days, I think, to get our intel here. About 35. We've got this going on. It says it's a dangerous naval invasion in northern England. It wouldn't be a bad idea to take some of these guys and put them into this and have them just sit on a few ports so that troops returning home from other theaters can't just jump on us. And I would assume they would land there, because that's where they're going to get supply. Northwest Germany. Interesting. Okay. Well, we have our naval invasion planned. We still have subs kicking around out here. It's not a bad idea. Okay, Italy's at war with Greece. I don't know that that was ideal for Italy, because they're already not doing too well against France. Well, this should be interesting. My allies aren't exactly living up to what I would like. We still have battleships sitting here. It's moving. I hope our naval bombers can do some damage. What is this? Call to arms. I see no need to do that. Northern England, Southern England. So I think they're probably... I'm just going to assign these guys for now to defense forces so they don't feel the need to reassign themselves. And let's just sit on as much territory as we can that we think they might invade. Once everything kicks off, they'll already be in ports and they can filter over individually. But I think it'd be a good idea to at least have a little bit of defense in case of invasion. Now, we are spreading our men out, and this is what the MPs will be for, but for now, we're only going to be able to land 5 men anyway, and if we can just rush to Paris. I don't know that the French national unity is very high. It's only at 50%, so we might actually be able to make them capitulate simply by taking Paris. Invasion notifications, I see none. France. They have air superiority, which is to be expected, I suppose. We don't have a national focus. Apparently I was neglecting that. Sometimes I get too involved in the warfare and forget to pay attention to what I need to. Get some rubber from Brazil. Invading Ireland, they say. So let's bop one of these guys out. Send him to stand there. Probably speed up a slight bit. Let's just keep an eye on here and make sure no one actually successfully lands. Consistent alerts. It might not be a bad idea to get our radar up at some point here. And now might be the time. This wouldn't be bad either, Construction 3, but I think getting radar even in the beginning is going to be a good idea. So in about 10 days, we should be able to launch that. Pull someone off of London, get him down there, grab him, bring him down, and we'll have them transported across as soon as these guys land. Hopefully they will be able to land. They could have the port defended. I'm hoping not. But either way, it'll force troops off the front line with Germany to come deal with me, and they could potentially push in. About 3 more days. I think we have sufficient intelligence to perform this. Yeah, we should be fine. Alright, boys, here we go. Hopefully it's undefended. It is not undefended. So my other idea then is we start a new army, give them our powerful general, give them naval invasion orders from here. I'm going to try to take that. and at least spread them thin. We're doing surprisingly well on this. I don't think it'll last, though, because they are getting reinforcements in fairly quickly. But since this is much smaller, we should be able to send these guys across in fewer days. The other option is start to train dedicated Marines. I don't know that that'll be necessary. This guy can activate once he's ready. Any landing will be good. As long as we got a toe hold, we can push. Germany's got a 6 surrounded there. That's going to help them get rid of a few units. Alright. And let's actually bump up this to hold, let's say, 140. So we can have a pretty good advantage at sea there. Okay, they're crossing. And that is not defended. So we should be able to get more men in here and push outward. Okay, very good. So what I'm going to do is assign these guys to this front. And we're going to pop them out immediately. Probably best to have them in a port so they can immediately start their transfer. Do that. Now they've got some serious ships here, but hopefully my naval bombers can start doing some work. I'm going to assign you two as well, because you got bumped out to this. We're going to give them an offensive line. For now, that just reaches something like this, so that we can have river defense crossings there. We're going to execute... be careful about it. Wouldn't want to get cut off. Free military factories. Naval bomber is the way to go for now. Rubber is difficult for us to get, since the Netherlands and the UK control almost all the rubber in the world. Okay, once these folks land... Oh, we got Allied divisions coming in with us. This is going to help. So, now that they're on their way in, I think I might just make a rush across and try to take Paris, at least extend our line. And then we're going to send the other guy on a mission this way. It's going to make us have a ridiculous front line, and we're bound to get cut off. But any progress made, we at least know where the enemy is located. We're just going to do something crazy like that. Now, that invasion's going to fail there. I want to grab more. This guy. Let's go ahead and assign him as well. Anyone I can get over here is going to be good. You can come. It's a party. Don't worry. Okay. So we're going to start pushing out. If we can ninja Paris, we're going to be in great shape. I think that would be the end of France very quickly. And as long as we could finish this before the United States gets involved, we're going to be in such a great position. Because we can attack the United States on our own grounds at some point in the future. Okay, that cavalry's going to probably want to cut us off. Okay, this tank is coming across. Let's grab this guy. And this is a ridiculous plan and most likely will not work. But any amount of forward progress is very good. We'll probably push this out, straighten this front line out. So the less they feel the need to defend one wide territories, the better. Probably do that. Oh, that's defended. Got the English in there. I mean, that's not going to succeed. You should stop. Do something like this. You should come down here. Basically, my only plan is that I don't have a plan. In a way. Now, let's just finish that. We can keep them trapped there. Okay, they are reinforcing. That technique is not going to work, but I don't want him there. We can reinforce and push across. I don't know. Worth a try. Okay, you're gonna want to not let me do that. Oh, that's not gonna work. Okay, I might have just doomed that man to death. But we've learned something. I think actually my better option rather than doing that is to come across here to reunite. So this is allowing Germany a much thinner front line because they're transferring troops over to deal with me. So we should be able to work together to push across. Okay, just make that transfer. You get in there. Okay. We did save him. Gonna have him do that though. We're still pushing. I mean, they do have a port there, so I'm not gonna be able to crush that. If I can do this, no, it's not gonna work either. Oh. Oh my. Okay. I'll take that. Now, I think this would be a better use of our time. Potentially. So they're pushing back. This guy wants to push in there. It'd probably be in my best interest to do something like that. I desperately need more men. Hopefully, yeah, we can bop off one more. I don't need the cavalry at the moment. I would like to get some mobile tanks at some point. I don't know how likely that is to succeed. No, just cross here, do that. Okay. Hopefully we can do a cutoff there. English are in bad shape and I don't like it. Well, I do like the English in bad shape, but they're putting me in a bad way. Okay. So that's a cutoff. That cutoff probably won't hold. I seriously think if we can just take Paris, France, we're gonna be set. And the Germans are doing much better now, which is great for us. Any advancements they make is only in our benefit. Okay, we're gonna have Paris. I don't think they can get in here in time to stop us. We should be there momentarily. Okay, this we don't need. That guy watching that. Okay, we did get cut off up here, but he is in a port, so he should be fine. And we'll be there at any moment. Get into Paris. Please, sir, for the love of God. Oh, they've reinforced it. Okay, these 3 units we're going to assign here. Get you on this front line. Okay, so that is not the answer. I really wish you weren't reinforcing there, but so be it. And if we could link up our line with the Germans, we're going to be in great shape. We're pushing that line. We're on pretty conservative here. Let's do it balanced. So here's the bulk of the French army. This surround's not going to do too much for us, because they are in a port. Doctrine effort's going to be great. I have to decide what I'm going to go for yet. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get that rubber anytime soon. Okay, so this is dangerous. They've reinforced back across here, and I don't necessarily have the line I want. But there is potential for some shenaniganry. Okay, we got the towed anti-tank. Let's keep researching this. Let's start producing the anti-tank, because I want to add it. Let's do full once we get factories. Most of our things are damaged, because I don't have the proper suppression. But at some point, that might be ideal. Okay, so we'll do this. If we can close them all off in the port. Actually, go there, do this. You can keep assisting in that. No, don't need to stop them right away. If I can get this guy to come and stop him. Is Paris undefended? Well, that would be grand, wouldn't it? Allow you to do that, sir. Reinforced Paris. Okay. Radio detection, that'll be solid. Let's get our advanced computing machines and keep on going. Okay, so this guy is leaving Paris. We can sneak in at just the right time. We should be able to pull it off. Crossing the river here is pretty painful. But France should be awfully close to capitulating once Paris falls. Paris is worth a ton of their war points, 50% of the war goal. Working. Let's go ahead and cut this off. Something like that. Should be able to box them in. Actually, just let them leave. Oh, only 2 transferred. You can get in there when he has no... Oh, shoot. This is a bloody war, but victory is near. Germany is doing tremendously better. Huh. Might as well clean that up so no one has to watch it. I would like to... Well, that's too dangerous. These tanks prowling. You folks should be assigned to this line. Feel more comfortable about that. You can allow them to transfer out if you wish. We are going to close this gap. So these men will be reassigned to this line. Which is good. This guy wants to finish his deployment. That's fine. Ooh. That's not good. So we've lost, got our man cut off. If we can get him transferred in here, we can save his life, basically. Like that. If you're all going to camp there, we might as well push down. Try to go for Bordeaux. Just follow the whole coastline. We can push in. It's going to make an awful mess of our front line. But like I said, these are just basically exploratory pushes. I'm just trying to find out where the enemy is and where weak points we can find. So if we can push in at all, we're going to be in much better shape. So this might work, it might not. The issue is they don't have a front line anymore. Because... okay. Now there shouldn't be 7 divisions assigned to this. Should be the only guy assigned here. Everyone else should be assigned to this primary front line, as well as you guys. But I'm going to leave you alone because you're executing a direct order. Alright, well I'm going to call this an episode. Thanks for watching. In the next episode, we'll find out whether we can take down Paris.